Hey, it's Marvin here. Today we're going to go over some of the exercises we do to maintain shoulder stability and mobility and strength in the gym in a closed chain. That means hands on the ground format. So we're going to take our seated position. We call this bent sit. And we're just going to transition this. Well, first let's get our hands positioned. Fingertips are 45 degrees away from your hips. Set back just a little bit away from you. Extend the spine and lift the chest. Feet firmly planted into the ground. From this bent sit position, we're going to turn on an angle to the right, and we'll go to the left, and we'll talk about increasing intensity, complexity, and motor control, how we can do that at the end. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and get the steps. We're going to progress this from a seated position to a 45-degree turn, all the way through lifting and pressing through the shoulders. So your shoulders are going to be nice and mobile and get strong, and your hips are going to work a little bit here too. So first thing we do is we just take our feet and stack them into this figure 4 position and then move forward. Bent sit, chest, spine long, stack your feet, move forward. Stack your feet, move forward. Next we're going to take that and we're going to turn. Leg comes under, hands and knees. Outside leg goes up, feet are stacked, back to bent sit, extend the spine. Leg comes under, roll onto your knee, pulling that leg under, and then we're going to slide back out. And then bent sit again. I'll do it one more time. This leg comes under, and we move to hands and knees position. So we're going to increase the intensity of this a little bit, or the demand, by rising up off the ground. So I bridged a little bit, lifted my whole self off the ground. I'm still going to pull this leg under, but it's not going to touch the ground. So now I'm off the ground. Leg comes under, same as before. I'm lifting and turning. You can make a big sweep with this hand if you want to. So I'm really working the shoulder that's on the ground because I'm internally and externally rotating through the movement. All right, that's 1 and 2. Maybe by now you want to shake out your hands just a little bit. So we're going to take that and we're going to make it a little bit harder by increasing the intensity by changing the lever position. So this leg that comes under is going to now extend. And we're going to raise our arm, lift, pull through, come over. That leg's coming out, and then come down. Lift, pull through, and then come out. Still working this right shoulder here. So do your best to keep it back in this position here. You don't want rounding here. All right, we're going to keep moving on. So we're going to lift up, pull through, and now plant here. Lift and come through. Still working that right shoulder. Now we get some core or abdominal integration. Now we're going to turn and press. So we're pulling through, turn, press. Back through, other side, and out. Lift, pull through, turn, and press. Back in, turn around, and back out. And that takes us through the full progression. Now, we talked about increasing intensity or complexity, so we can make this a little bit harder by changing and alternating sides. So we can start from the very beginning in our bent sit position. We can check our feet, we can move, and then we can switch. Switch just means I'm changing sides. So I'm going to move from side to side as I do this. And then we're going to progress this into the turn, hands and knees. Switch. Other side, hands and knees. Switch. Hands and toes. come back through, don't sit down. Switch under, hands and toes. So every time we move, we're doing an under switch. Other side. So now that leg goes long, right? Long leg, pull it in, turn it over. Stick it back out, don't touch the ground. Switch sides. Stay off the ground if you can. One more time. And go ahead and stick that leg out. And we'll switch. Now we're going to pull through. Pull and press. Other side. Out. Pull in and press. And we'll do one more just for fun. Shake it out if you're getting tired. Lift. Stick it out. Pull it in. Press it through. I can switch here by coming to the other side. So now I'm going back, around, and that was both sides. You want to see it again? We'll do this side first. Press it up, let it come over. Here, other side, pull through, and now I'm back where I started. Now, that's just slow and controlled. To increase motor control, we take this and we do it a little bit faster. So we do one side, then the other side, then the other side, then the other side, and we speed up. Maintain control always. The more speed you have, the more control you have, and the harder the intensity. We can also alternate sides. We can go longer, or we can go for more reps. So you always want to think when we do an exercise, start basic, and then increase the complexity, then increase the intensity, and then work on your motor control. That's it. That's your shoulder mobility and shoulder strength drill for today. This movement is called an under switch. See you guys next time.